we have been giving a thought that we should have some sort of a basic session for all salespeople, where everybody is at different levels of their understanding of what our company does, what kinds of products we sell, what kind of technologies we work on. So we kind of decided that we will go towards bringing everyone on the same page. To actually do is, we want to bring everyone on the same page. Firstly, on basic concepts of some technologies. And this session is not going to be just one session. We will divide this session. We actually had thought that we will divide it into two, but seeing the amount of content and seeing the amount of information that we will have to pass on, I think we will have to do it at least 3 to 4 sessions. Okay, so this is the first of those sessions. So that was the objective, bringing everyone up to the speed of knowing networking and IT technologies in simple, basic layman terms. In day-to-day life, we hear too many words, too many technical words. Some we understand, some we don't understand, right? So I'm trying to bring everyone on the same page, and this is the first of its kind. So you can see you can see now. So,
yes.
Okay, excellent. All right. So basically, what is a network? So, and I can annotate here. You can see that this is what we see when we go sit in our offices. We see printers, desktops, laptops, or servers connected with each other. This is what we see in our offices, right? This is also a network, a typical network that is visible to us. But what you see on the right side is actually the whole network. If you see this is again our office premises. This is again our office premises. This is our laptop connected on Wi-Fi, again sitting in our office. There is something behind that which also is part of the network. There is something behind that. And you're able to see my annotations using the red pen, right? Vinay?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
yes, we
excellent.
are saying, sir.
Okay, excellent, right? So, not just this, but this whole is a network. Okay, so you can, like I said, any two devices connected is a network. Whether these two devices connected is a network, whether these two devices connected is a network, whether these three devices connected is a network. Everything is a network. Just some networks are larger, some networks. So now I'll move. 1 second. Okay, types of network. Now, before I actually go and define the types of network, आज तक हमने क्या क्या types of network सुने हैं लोगों से? The first thing that we hear is a telecom network. ये एक कॉमन टर्म है जो हर जगह सुनते रहते हैं. वोडाफोन का नेटवर्क ठीक नहीं है, एयरटेल का नेटवर्क ठीक नहीं है, जियो का नेटवर्क अच्छा है, डेटा चलता है, ये नहीं चलता है. So telecom network is a buzzword or a normal word that we hear. The next one is office IT network. हमारा ऑफिस का आईटी का नेटवर्क बंद हो गया है, आईटी का कनेक्शन डाउन है, लैन चल नहीं रहा है, वायरलेस कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है, तो ये धीरज बिष्ट को पकड़ लेते हैं, धीरज भाई ये क्या चल रहा है, all these things, right? So this is the other type of network that we hear about. And the third is a buzzword that we hear in many places. इसका डेटा सेंटर है, उसका डेटा सेंटर है, छोटा डेटा सेंटर है, बड़ा डेटा सेंटर. ये एक बज़वर्ड है जो हम इधर या कोई और दो लोग बात कर रहे होते हैं, हम बैठ के सुन रहे होते हैं. डेटा सेंटर है, अप है, डाउन है, डीसी करके काफी फेमस वर्ड है ये. So these three are the most commonly heard words about networks. तो हमारे दिमाग में है कि नेटवर्क मतलब यही होता है, टेलीकॉम नेटवर्क होता है या आईटी नेटवर्क होता है या डेटा सेंटर होता है. Considering everybody is at zero, I will keep repeating this. Considering everybody is at zero, these are the buzzwords that you continue to hear all the time. But are they the types of networks, or there are some different definitions of types of network and they fall in some category? So we'll try and understand that now. What are the types? The first type is a local area network, LAN. आपने कई लोगों से कई बार LAN सुना होगा. हमारा जो ऑफिस आईटी नेटवर्क है, इट्स अ LAN, लोकल एरिया नेटवर्क. स्मॉल जोग्राफिकल एरिया, जैसे अपना दिल्ली का ऑफिस हो गया या अपना मुंबई का ऑफिस हो गया, छोटा सा स्विच लगा दिया, उससे 40-50 केबल्स चली गई, सारे केबल्स अपने अपने लैपटॉप पे आके कनेक्ट हो गई हैं, और वो पीछे कहीं इंटरनेट पे कनेक्टेड है, वो स्विच पता नहीं कहाँ से कैसे जाते हुए इंटरनेट पे जाता है. So you don't see the magic how what happens behind, but you know that your laptop gets a cable and that cable goes to some switch somewhere in the IT room or in some server room, and then it goes to internet somehow and you connect to internet. So that office IT network जो previous slide में मैंने बताया था, type of networks that we have understood or that we have heard the most is a LAN, local area network. The other one is a metropolitan area network, much larger geography but not as big as the whole country. दिल्ली पुलिस नेटवर्क हो गया या महाराष्ट्र पुलिस नेटवर्क हो गया, ये सारे जो नेटवर्क्स हैं इनके, ये मेट्रोपॉलिटन एरिया नेटवर्क है. आई थिंक द वर्ड इटसेल्फ defines very clearly, man, it's more of a metropolitan city type, or you can even say a state level network. तमिलनाडु का नेटवर्क हो गया या महाराष्ट्र का नेटवर्क हो गया या मुंबई सिटी का पुलिस नेटवर्क हो गया, whatever it is, right? So these are all bigger than lands but still confined to a city or a state. Then a wide area network, very simple. Companies like Airtel, Vodafone Idea, BSNL, MTNL, Railtel. I'm sure some people who work on Railtel know that Railtel has a much larger network across the country. PGCIL, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited. So these companies have built their networks across the country. That is why they are known as wide area networks, much bigger. So these three are the normal standard types of network. While most networking sessions or trainings that you will attend or that you may have attended, these are the three basic ones that are most of the time explained to people. So people who are on a rating of 4, 5, 6 of networking may know that these three are the standard types. There is another type which is ignored most of the time. That is called a personal area network, where you use Bluetooth and infrared type of technologies. Our own laptops, our Bluetooth headphones, Bluetooth mouse, Bluetooth keyboard, and all these things. So that is also a different type of network called a personal area network, PAN. ये mostly ignore करते हैं क्योंकि ये 1 to 2 devices या 1 to 1 devices के बीच में होता है, but it is still a network. If I have connected to you on Bluetooth and or on hotspot and I'm sharing using ShareIt app or whatever it is still a network. Smaller, confined to few meters or 5, 10, 15, 20 meters, but it is still a network. So these are the types, actual types of network. But is that it? Okay, so now we'll go to the next slide. But क्या इतना ही है? इसके अलावा और भी कुछ है क्या? Wait. A campus area network. जैसे IIT पवई है या एम्स दिल्ली है, जहाँ 10, 15, 20 बिल्डिंग्स होती हैं. हर बिल्डिंग के अंदर अपना अपना एक लैन होता है. लैन मैंने बताया था, एक छोटा सा ऑफिस सेटअप टाइप्स. व्हाट इफ देयर आर गूगल का कैंपस है, अमेजोन का कैंपस है, 15-15, 20-20 बिल्डिंगें हैं, तो उन नेटवर्क्स को क्या बुलाते हैं? वी कॉल देम कैंपस नेटवर्क्स और कैंपस एरिया नेटवर्क्स, व्हिच इज मल्टीपल लैंड्स कनेक्टेड इनटू वन सेंट्रल नेटवर्क. दैट इज कॉल्ड अ कैंपस नेटवर्क. If you visualize, let's say you're going from A location to B location by bus, and the bus stops at 10 locations. Every location people get down and get in. So a campus area network is something like that, where a cable or a connectivity, a transmission medium, we will come to that, connects all these buildings, and traffic gets down or comes up. Similar to people getting down and coming up, traffic also gets down and comes up. That is what is a campus area network. Now, this is not part of the definitions of LAN, MAN, WAN, PAN, because it's a collaboration of multiple LANs into one network. That's why. But yes, it is a type of realistic deployment. ये जो previous slide है, these are the definitions by global organizations, LAN, MAN, WAN, PAN. But these are the realistic deployments. ओके जैसे पहली स्लाइड में हमने देखा था, सॉरी, ये सब रियलिस्टिक डिप्लॉयमेंट्स है, बट ये स्टैंडर्ड्स है जो ग्लोबली डिफाइंड है. एंड अगेन दिस इज अनदर रियलिस्टिक डिप्लॉयमेंट ऑफ any campus, a Powai IIT or an AIMS Delhi or any other campus where you have 5, 10, 15, 20 buildings connected. Each building has its own LAN connected over a campus. Moving on, a data center network. जो हमने पहले स्लाइड में भी देखा था. It's a network within one building or two buildings or sometimes even 2, 3, 4 buildings. It is actually a LAN, but a much larger LAN, and it aggregates multiple LANs from multiple locations within one central site. जैसे NetMagic है, it's a very famous company which known to many people. योटा हमारा एक कस्टमर है. ऑफ लेट आप लोगों ने ये नाम काफी सुना होगा. कंट्रोल एस करके भी है. There are more companies like ST Telemedia, ESDS. These are all companies who run data centers. Okay. What is the medium to connect multiple LANs? अगले 5 स्लाइड वही है यशस्वी. अगले 5 स्लाइड यही है. What is the medium to connect multiple lines? अगले 5 स्लाइड यही है. I know this question will come. स्लाइड का फ्लो भी उसी तरफ है. Okay. So data center network again is too many LANs aggregated within one locations. एक LAN में normally हमारे ऑफिस में 4, 5, 10, 20, 40, 50 यूजर्स होते हैं. एंड हम एक स्विच तरफ कनेक्ट करते हैं हमारे छोटे मोटे ऑफिस में. और बड़े ऑफिस में 1000, 2000, 3000 यूजर्स होते हैं, लाइक a campus area network. I'm hoping that it is getting recorded. Yeah, it normally gets recorded by default. Recording off करनी पड़ती है, otherwise it gets recorded by default. So data center network is something where, for example, our office LAN goes to some place which connects to the internet. Where does it go? It goes to any one of these data center networks. So आप अगर yahoo.com type करोगे, तो yahoo.com is hosted in some data center somewhere in the world, or in multiple data centers in multiple locations. Now I know this specific about yahoo.com that Reliance Communications की जो मुंबई की ऑफिस है बंद हो चुकी थी, उसके डेटा सेंटर के अंदर याहू का एक इमेज है. So anytime you press www.yahoo.com, it does not go to US and connect to www.yahoo.com. It actually connects to that data center where it is hosted, where it has been, where replica images of yahoo.com are hosted in multiple locations. So that is where you access. Now, so these are additional types of networks which are realistic deployments rather than just basic definitions. Now we'll move on further. $1 million question. Is cloud a network? ये काफी लोगों को कंफ्यूजन होता है. जैसे हमें पता है AWS एक क्लाउड है जो हम यूज करते हैं या काफी सुनते हैं. द मोस्ट यूज्ड वर्ड. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट अज्योर भी हम सुनते आए हैं. गूगल क्लाउड हम सुनते आए हैं. ऑरेकल क्लाउड, अलीबाबा क्लाउड, उसके तो हम पार्टनर भी हैं. क्या एक क्लाउड एक नेटवर्क है? Can anybody answer this even on SMS, whether a cloud is a network? मित्तल साहब, आपका आंसर है यस. धीरज का भी आंसर है यस. वेरी गुड. इट इज बट वर्चुअल. अरे बाप रे. अच्छा, और फर्दर मैसेजेस प्लीज. लेट्स टेक 2 minutes ऑन दिस टू नो वेदर क्लाउड, जैसे ये 5 कंपनीज हैं, क्या ये नेटवर्क्स चला रहे हैं? From Usama, yes. It is a computer network. Okay. Vivek also says yes. Okay. WAN. धीरज ने आंसर बदल दिया. yes बोल के बाद में WAN बोल दिया है. अच्छा, yes and WAN. Okay. Anybody else wants to answer? Pulkit also says yes. Okay. I think we've had enough number of answers. So let me solve the myth for you. The answer is actually tricky because these 5 companies, ये मैंने 5 ही नेम किए हैं, ऐसे और भी कंपनीज होंगी, बट मैंने ये 5 ही कंपनीज नेम किए हैं. What does any of these companies have a network to run this cloud? Can you answer this? Okay. Which are those networks? Can you give me some name of some network that they are using? Rajiv, आपका yes था तो I'm guessing you may have an answer. Cloud based, software based, network तो okay, DC, okay, cloud computing, okay, okay. So we will spend some time on this question. All LAN, MAN, WAN. बढ़िया आंसर, क्या बात है, wonderful. I think architectural resource. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is a fantastic conversation to have, and I think this is a myth that we need an answer to. So very good that people are responding, and I'm getting different kinds of answers. Somebody is saying internet, somebody is saying architectural resource, somebody is saying LAN, MAN, WAN, somebody is saying DC, somebody is saying cloud computing, somebody is saying WAN. Great. So first of all, these companies, and stop me if you want to even counter my statement. Please send me an SMS or a chat or unmute yourself to speak up. It's supposed to be interactive. All these cloud companies, Alibaba Cloud ho gaya, ya Microsoft Azure ho gaya, okay? These companies have developed a software platform, their own platform, and put it on the web, on the marketplace. When you go to AWS's website or Google, Alibaba Cloud's website, you can just go and subscribe for some cloud requirement, get a quote, and then subscribe. I mean, if it is a small use case, if it's a much larger use case, then you negotiate and you get that cloud usage. These companies do not have a hardware infrastructure. Firstly, which means these companies do not have a network of their own. These 5 companies, while Google or all these companies independently may have their own data center for their own office purposes, but जो cloud हम लोग use करते हैं, हजारों लाखों करोड़ों लोग cloud जो use करते हैं, उस cloud के लिए जो hardware लगता है, network equipment लगता है, वो इनके पास नहीं होता है. That's the first line. I'll take a pause. And does anybody want to counter the statement that I have told, or do you agree on this? Can you answer? Not completely agree. Okay. Some they own, some on rent. Excellent. Okay. So, all right. The simple messaging that I'll take up is cloud a network? No, cloud is not a network. Cloud company has 2 things, 2 parts of their architecture or of their organization or of their solution that we give is. One is a software platform and one is a data center behind it on which they host, on which they run that platform. Now that data center, like Rajiv, what they say, yes, yes, yes. But that Google's largest owned DC is not used for Google Cloud. It is used for google.com, which across the world people use. Google's DC is not used for Google Cloud. They only use it for the web portal, google.com. It is the world's largest DC that we know. Google has it. We all know it. Or if you don't know, then you should know it. Now, coming back, any cloud company is supposed to have 2 things. One is a software platform, and then below it, the data center infrastructure, जिस पे ये software चलता है. So in simple words, आज आपके सामने जो laptop है, ये laptop HP का है, पूरा hardware है. Imagine this hardware is the data center, and Windows 2010 या जो भी चल रहा है, that operating system is the platform, is the software platform. So simple hai, hardware with Windows OS, same thing, data center with cloud platform or a software platform. In simple words, I'll take a pause. If anybody has any comment or discussion or anything, feel free to unmute and ask or discuss. These are all offerings of these companies. Infrastructure as a service, software as a service. There's also something called security as a service. There's platform as a service. All these are offerings of these companies. When they offer these kind of services, these services are hosted via or configured via that software platform. Which software platform is virtualization platform or hypervisor? Yeah, so उस पे सर अभी तक हम वहाँ जाएंगे नहीं. राजीव जी आप थोड़ा डबल क्लिक करके डिटेल टेक्निकल में जा रहे हैं. We are bringing sales people to up to speed in very basic English. So we will not go to virtualization or hypervisor today. We'll go later. Yes. Okay. So imagine if you want to use your hard disk of your laptop, yes, software layer on hardware infra, as simple as that. आप अपने लैपटॉप को यूज करना जब चाहते हैं तो आप कुछ कमांड्स टाइप करते हैं जो आपको स्क्रीन में दिखता है. विंडोज एक्सेल, आप एक्सेल में बहुत सारे वैल्यूज फीड करके सम मारते हो तो अंदर का सीपीयू यूज होता है और आपको सम दिखाता है. इट इज सिंपल लाइक दैट. यू हैव अ सॉफ्टवेयर लेयर ओवर हार्डवेयर इंफ्रा. Most companies in India, these 5 companies in India, 99%, I would say 95 to 99% do not own the hardware infra. The hardware infra is owned by somebody else. The software layer is owned by these 5 companies. They deploy that software on those hardware infra. Who are the companies that have that hardware infra? I'm going back. These are the companies that own the hardware infra. There are further companies like ESDS. There are further companies called ST Telemedia, GDC. Okay, there is another chat. Yota, NetMagic. Yeah. So these are, so for example, ST Telemedia does not even have, oh, sorry, I went to the, okay. Sorry. Another chat from Rajiv, Control S. Yeah. So I've anyway gone back to that slide, Rajiv. So for example, ST Telemedia is a, oh, okay, sorry. ST Telemedia is a company that does only hardware and it does not have a software platform. The software platform running on ST Telemedia is either this or this or this or this or this or any other similar company. Okay, so basically if you notice in your cloud you have a software layer sitting over a hardware infra. This is these companies. This is the companies that I listed in the previous slide. So when we say Yota is our customer, what did we sell to Yota? We sold हार्डवेयर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, नेटवर्किंग इक्विपमेंट, सर्वर बेचा हमने, स्टोरेज बेचा हमने. उन सब का हम सेशन बाद में करेंगे. सर्वर कहाँ लगता है, स्टोरेज कहाँ लगता है, एक डेटा सेंटर के अंदर क्या होता है, कैंपस नेटवर्क के अंदर क्या होता है. वी विल कम टू दैट लेटर. बट एज ऑफ नाउ I just want you to clearly understand the difference between how do we define a cloud as a network, whether it is or not. So in simple term, a cloud is not a network. Cloud is a combination of a software and hardware. Most of the times, cloud companies do not own the hardware layer. At least in India, they do not own the hardware layer. They only own the software layer. They implement this software layer on these companies that I have mentioned here. They implement on these companies in their hardware and then run their platform. And they pay rent to these companies. So data center market is very booming. All these companies boom a lot because these companies go and host their software on them and pay them a lot of money. I will take a pause again and I will stop for any further questions that you have or any other discussions that you want to do. Or at least have you understood till now? If you have not understood, please feel free to ask, because I'm assuming that you have understood. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, so that then it is more easier. Now that we have segregated hardware and software layer, we will then go on connectivity. How do we connect this? What are the types of hardware? Software की applications क्या होंगे? उन सब पे हम जाएंगे. But then, as of now, I'm pausing and stopping to ask if anybody has any further questions. I'll pause for 30 seconds more or 20-30 seconds more, and then I'll continue. Any questions, or if everyone is okay, at least some people can give me an okay. Okay. All right. We have an okay from Dheeraj. Please continue. All right, sir. Thank you so much. All right. Got it. Chirag Khurana also got it. Wonderful. Now, how do we connect networks? Yashasvi, I am coming to your answer. You know, the question that you have asked, the medium of connectivity, and you know, whatever your question was. How do we connect networks? We connect networks with some medium of transmission. Now, I'm sure you all will understand. This is not some sort of a, you know, I'm not going to make a joke of this, but I'm saying it in serious sense that air today is the most talked about medium of transmission because of COVID-19. You know, it is this disease is transmitting between people just through simple air. So air also is a medium of transmission. And this is not, I'm not joking. I'm just trying to correlate what a medium of transmission is. Right? So the most talked about, or the most thing that comes to our head, आज हम VC पे बैठ के या एक Zoom call पे ये discussion कर रहे हैं, because the air is transmitting from people to people, and that is why we are sitting at home. So I'm just correlating. I'm not joking or making a pun of it. Purely correlating that what is a medium of transmission. Anything that connects two people, two devices is a medium of transmission. And air is a medium of transmission connecting two people. And that's what we are avoiding. Similarly, there are different types of transmission that will connect different types of devices to make a network. So how do we connect networks? I have already spoken about this. You know, any pathway that carries information from sender to receiver, whether it is air, or if you see below, we send via cables or waves. Cable means wired, waves means wireless, and electrical or electromagnetic signal, wo, I know when we discuss more about cables and details, we'll go deeper. I will pause again here to just ask, have you understood the basic meaning of transmission? I know people who have not understood technology or studied technology before, I want those people to actually answer me. You know, only those people are answering who already know the subject, most of them. I want those people to answer who don't know this topic much or who have not heard about this before. Can someone reply on chat, please? Or you can unmute and talk also. सबको लगता है कि हमें सब पता है. Okay, okay. Continue, sir. पुलकित समझ में आ रहा है ना? Unmute कर ले. चलो ठीक है, तूने म्यूट में यस सर बता दिया है, ठीक है. All right. So, okay, I'll move to next. You know, types of transmission media. Like I said, wired and wireless. Wired is also known as guided. Wireless is also known as unguided. ये सब ज़्यादा technical terms हैं, इन सबको हम side में रखते हैं. ये कहीं था तो मैंने अच्छा सा simple था तो मैंने copy paste कर लिया इस slide के लिए. Please understand, I am trying to keep you know, words on the slides as less as possible, because the more you will read, the lesser you will listen to me, which is why I'm keeping as less words as possible. Now, wired media. Wired media is all we use in connecting different things, you know, physical connectivity. Now, there is something called a twisted pair, there is something called a coaxial cable, and there's something called an optical fiber. Wireless ko abhi filhal hum side mein rakhenge. We'll just focus a little bit on wired media. what is this twisted pair, or what is this coaxial cable, or what is this optical fiber? इन तीनों में आपने शायद कहीं कहीं ऑप्टिकल फाइबर सुना होगा, क्योंकि आजकल ऑप्टिकल फाइबर का काफी बूम चलता रहता है. काफी लोग बात कर रहे थे कि घर पे फाइबर कनेक्टिविटी आ गया, क्या जियो का फाइबर आ गया है, मेरे घर पे इंटरनेट बढ़ गया है. दीज आर सम थिंग्स दैट पीपल स्पीक हियर एंड देयर. कोएक्सियल केबल में भी थोड़ा बहुत इंजीनियरिंग की तरफ जाने वाले लोगों को थोड़ा समझ में आएगा कि कोएक्सियल केबल कहाँ यूज होता है. So let's double click on these types of medium, wired medium. Twisted pair, coaxial, optical fiber. Let's start with the old telephone connections that we used to have, right, at home. These were being used in at our home in our old telephone connections, which used to have two pairs, just two pairs, which is 4 cables, जिससे हमारा voice telephony चलता था. They used to call it RJ11. And आज के दिन हम जब ऑफिस जाते हैं, एक LAN केबल पड़ा होता है, हम अपने लैपटॉप पे कनेक्ट कर लेते हैं. Sorry for those who are not using the cable in Mumbai office most of the time, but at least for those who are using in Delhi office, the LAN cable that you're using, that is using RJ45, which has 8 cables or 4 pairs. STP and UTP मैं उसको भी define करता हूँ. So basically these are STP. Okay, let me just brief it. STP is a shielded twisted pair and this is a unshielded twisted pair. Simple है, ये जो कवर है इसके अंदर से चार पैर ऑटोमेटिकली निकलती हैं, लेकिन ये जो कवर है, इस कवर के अंदर भी ऑलमोस्ट एक शीट है, एक कवर है जिसके अंदर ये निकलती है. तो दिस इज मोर शील्डेड, दिस इज लेस शील्डेड, दिस इज मोर शील्डेड. ओके, so this is twisted pair. Mostly हमारा जो old voice telephony है या हमारा जो LAN connectivity है, these are using these twisted pair cables. Of course this is expensive because it comes with additional layer of protection, and this is lesser expensive, right? How do I put it? Okay, the speeds that we used to achieve, grew from 1 Mbps, then 10 Mbps, then 100 Mbps, and 1 Gbps. Today, so this twisted pair is using these cables that you see, thin cables. इसके अंदर क्या है? इसके अंदर copper है. So basically, twisted pair uses copper. Okay, all UTP, STP cables have copper, and they go up to speeds of 1 Gbps. There are some specific technologies where it also has gone to 10 Gbps, the same twisted pair, in very specific applications and with specific protocols. So we will currently erase them, and I will not write them. I'll erase them as of now. Okay. Now moving to coaxial cable. Where have you seen this the most? Can anybody answer? Where have you seen this the most? Cable TV, dish TV, old dish connection. Perfect. ये टाटा स्काई आया, उसके पहले जो केबल टीवी की केबल थी वो it was this cable only. Exactly. This is the center conductor that actually does the connectivity. This is a shield, then another shield, and then the outer jacket. Right? So coaxial maximum is used in cable televisions. It is also used in some telecom purposes in the radio side, radio wireless side. But I think it will be too deep to go there. So I will skip that content, and I will stick here saying cable television is the easiest example for coaxial cable. What is this center conductor made of? Again, copper. Okay. So the speeds that you achieve on coaxial is much higher. You can go up to 10 Gbps or even up to 48 Gbps. But the distances are not so far that you can achieve. In twisted pair, the maximum distance that you can achieve without any data loss is 100 meters. Beyond that, you start losing traffic or the quality degrades. Here the distances are a little higher than 100 meters, but still not in kilometers. So this is the higher speeds, higher distances, but still does not solve the purpose of long distance networks. That is where optical fiber comes into play. So like I said, this was copper, this was copper, this is fiber. Optical fiber, again, I'm sure many of you, whoever has studied science, has undergone a word called laser. Laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Most of us know this definition, but I just repeated it. What does it do? Inside this coil, there are multiple small coils, and which will have thin fibers. In these thin fibers, you actually shoot lasers at different wavelengths. So somebody who is an engineer or some science background, he will understand this. People who are not from science background, the simple way to make you understand is, it is like pipe that is built where you fire laser, a hollow pipe where you fire laser, and that fire reflects between the walls and then reaches the other side. So each laser, I don't know if any one of you have seen a कुछ घरों में एक छोटा सा बाउल टाइप रखा होता है जिसमें पतले पतले फाइबर निकलते हैं व्हाइट कलर के, और उससे कॉर्नर में ना लाइट ग्लो होता है. I'm sure somebody or some of you must have seen them, right? Yes, Sushma, you've seen it. That is the fiber. Okay. Now that one fiber can have multiple, emissions of the laser at different wavelengths, each of them. So let me now, rub this a bit to make this a little bit more clearer. I'll rub this a bit more. So I'm making it a little more clearer. Okay. In a fiber, that one single thin white color thread is one fiber. If you see, this round will have 12 fibers. This will have 12 fibers. This will have 12 fibers. This will have 12, 12, 12. And this will probably be empty because they actually have a 48 fiber cable and not a 60 fiber cable. So 5 is kept to maintain the balance, but actually it is 4 into 12. Now ये जो एक के अंदर जो 12 है, उसके अंदर जो एक सिंगल फाइबर होता है, उस फाइबर को अगर मैं एक्सपैंड करूं, that single thin white fiber, उसके अंदर laser is fired using some electronic equipment. वो जो equipment है वो PCI, Ciena, Cisco, Juniper जैसी companies बनाती हैं, and we will talk about all those equipments later. So multiple internal reflections are sent which parallelly go, which do not interfere with each other. They parallelly go. Okay. And then the third one, again, it parallelly goes. They do not interfere with each other. And then in the end, again, is retrieved at the other location. Now, this can go up to 2000 kilometers. That is the reason why telecom networks actually use this. Data centers also use to connect between data centers or even within them. And also remember the degradation, or I will not say degradation, quality, the reliability in fiber is much higher than copper, That is the reason why the world has evolved from these two towards this. But now, for example, cable TV which used to come at our home, उसपे वो copper होता था, हम TV में connect कर देते थे या set top box पे connect कर देते थे. At some people's place आज के दिन Jio Giga Fiber आता है. Giga Fiber आके एक modem पे connect करता है, वो modem Wi-Fi hotspot बनाता है और उस Wi-Fi पे TV भी connected है, हमारे mobile phones भी connected. And the speeds are much higher, जो पहले नहीं आता था. Even on copper LANs, on LAN cable that used to come on our modems, old modems, or the cable TV वाला जो internet आता है, उससे ज़्यादा fiber का आता है, because the quality, reliability, the speeds, this is the biggest thing. somebody else is drawing. I don't know. The speeds that we have today achieved 400 Gbps of speeds, and that too in long distances of 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, 500 kilometers. While today what is deployed is up to 100 Gbps speeds by telecom companies and data centers. They have already deployed across India, across the world in most countries. Going back, I was trying to say that, again, I will write those words: reliability, speed. All these are much higher in fiber. Currently, 100 Gbps of speeds are already deployed across India, across most countries. And 400 Gbps is a technology that is now developed and deployed in a couple of countries in the world. I know I jumped from type of medium to speeds, but Mbps, Gbps are words that you have known because you're using the internet, you're using smartphones, and you know what speeds are. So kbps and mbps and gbps, I'm assuming that, but yeah.
हाँ सर, ये पूछ रहा था कि सर ये फाइबर केबल और जो कोएक्सियल केबल है या वायरलेस है, तो इन दोनों को हम यूज कहाँ करते हैं ट्रांसमिशन के लिए?
दोबारा पूछो।
प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में हम वायरलेस और जो फाइबर केबल है वो कहाँ पर यूज करते हैं? एडवांटेज कहाँ पे रहता है इन दोनों का?
Okay, so okay, good question, and let me keep this slide open so that I'll explain to you. अब मैं इन चीजों को मिटा तो नहीं रहा हूँ, ये तो मिटा सकता हूँ। Okay, so आप ये पूछ रहे हो कि फाइबर या मतलब वायर्ड या वायरलेस कहाँ डिप्लॉय होते हैं, राइट?
हाँ।
ओके,
क्योंकि हम दोनों यूज करते हैं,
दोनों यूज करते हैं,
लाइफ
बिल्कुल यूज करते हैं, बिल्कुल यूज करते हैं। there are many reasons, बहुत कारण है क्यों हम फाइबर कहीं यूज करते हैं या वायर्ड यूज करते हैं, वायरलेस यूज करते हैं। If you want to be mobile, if you want to move between places, you would want a wireless connection. Do you agree on this? ओके, सो अगर आप कहीं यहाँ से वहां कहीं मूव करना चाहते हो, आप अभी अपने रूम में हो, अभी आपको लिविंग रूम में जाना है, तो आप अपने फोन पे केबल कनेक्ट करके इंटरनेट तो नहीं चलाओगे, अपने लैपटॉप को लैंड केबल से कनेक्ट करके लैपटॉप लेके नहीं घूमोगे, आप वाईफाई एक्सपेक्ट करोगे, वाईफाई रहेगा, वाईफाई में मैं कनेक्ट करूंगा। दैट इज अ वायरलेस मीडियम। अभी तक मैं वायरलेस पे गया भी नहीं हूँ, आज हम वायरलेस पे जाएंगे भी नहीं, आज हम सिर्फ वायर्ड पे रहेंगे। सो कमिंग बैक, वायर्ड वहां यूज होता है जहां स्टेशनरी होता है, अदर एंड का जो इक्विपमेंट है जिसको कनेक्ट करना है, अगर वो स्टेशनरी है और रीचेबल है तो वायर्ड यूज होता है। अगर वो स्टेशनरी नहीं है, मोबाइल है, मूव होता है और रीचेबल नहीं है, तो फिर वायरलेस यूज होता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट मी गिव यू अ ब्यूटिफुल एग्जाम्पल ऑन लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस कनेक्टिविटी। आई एम श्योर आप लोग नॉर्थ, दिल्ली की टीम में आप लोगों को नॉर्थ इंडिया, उत्तरांचल के एरियाज काफी पता होगा आपको। मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ। दिल्ली में गुड़गांव से एयरपोर्ट के लिए आपका फाइबर ग्राउंड में ले किया होगा एयरटेल ने या वोडाफोन ने या जियो ने, बिकॉज रोड है, साइड में खड्डे खोदे हुए हैं और आराम से केबल डाल के कनेक्ट करके रखा हुआ है। दैट्स वाई एयरपोर्ट पे आपका इंटरनेट बढ़िया चलता है, ऑल कनेक्टिविटी इज देयर। इफ यू गो टू द नॉर्थ ऑफ इंडिया, लेट से आप गए देहरादून और उसके आगे गए आप मसूरी। नाउ मसूरी के आगे कोई पहाड़ी है जहाँ पे एक छोटा सा गांव है, वहां पे, और वो बीच में बहुत बड़ी खाई है या बीच में कोई नदी है, यू आर नॉट एबल टू रीच वाया फाइबर, वाया ग्राउंड केबल। हाउ विल यू कनेक्ट? You will connect over some air link, wireless, not on wired, because you cannot reach that place in wire. Although that place is stationary, वो जो गांव या छोटा मोटा शहर है वो स्टेशनरी है, एक ही जगह पे है, बट आप रीच नहीं कर पा रहे हो। दैट इज वाई यू नीड अ वायरलेस कनेक्टिविटी। तो फिर आप माइक्रोवेव करके एक टेक्नोलॉजी है जिस पे हम बाद में आएंगे, जिसको आप यूज करते हो फॉर वायरलेस कनेक्टिविटी। नाउ लॉन्ग डिस्टेंसेस के लिए माइक्रोवेव यूज करते हैं, शॉर्ट डिस्टेंसेस के लिए हम मतलब वेरी शॉर्ट डिस्टेंसेस के लिए हम वाईफाई यूज करते हैं. So any place or any solution or any requirement where you have to move and where you cannot reach by physically, that is where you try to give wireless. Wherever you can move, wherever the end equipment does not move, it is stationary, and wherever it is directly reachable, you always go with wireline. Does it answer your question, Vivek? Okay. So अभी मैं और एक पॉज लूंगा बिकॉज खाली विवेक ने एक सवाल पूछा है. आई वांट एवरीबडी टू at least acknowledge that they have understood till now whatever I have told, or at least on message or on you can unmute and talk, because I want this to be more and more interactive so that people can acknowledge, yes, we have understood, and if you've not understood, then ask these questions. Unmute कर लो भाई लोग. Anybody wants to give any feedback on any questions or anything? हाँ भाई पुलकित, अनम्यूट तो कर लिया, पूछ ले.
नहीं सर, क्वेश्चन तो नहीं है सर, समझ आ गया सारा.
सारा
अभी तक जो भी हुआ, मतलब कि पढ़ा तो था इंजीनियरिंग में ये, बट काफी टाइम से अनटच थे, तो एक रिवीजन हो गया.
ओके. तो अभी इसके बाद एग्जाम भी है, 4 से 4:30 एक्स्ट्रा आधा घंटा जो डाला है वो एग्जाम के लिए रखा है. एग्जाम आपको एक लिंक भेजूंगा, एग्जाम तैयार हो ना एग्जाम देने के लिए?
यस सर.
ओके ओके ओके. नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
संजय,
हाँ जी. हाँ चिराग.
कैन वी यूज पीएमपी टेक्नोलॉजी अगर हम वायरलेस की बात करते हैं तो?
बिल्कुल.
ओके. तो उसमें क्या होता क्या एग्जैक्टली पीएमपी में?
वायरलेस आज हम वायरलेस नहीं करेंगे. आज हम यहीं रुकेंगे. नेक्स्ट सेशन ऑन मंडे ट्यूसडे विल बी ऑन वायरलेस, जिसमें जो आप पीएमपी मतलब पॉइंट टू मल्टी पॉइंट की बात कर रहे हो, बराबर? राइट. पॉइंट टू मल्टी करेंगे, P2P, PMP सब करेंगे हम. We will do everything in wireless. Today we want to stick with basics of network and how we connect network physically. Wirelessly हम बाद में करेंगे. We will only stick till here.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Wireless पे अलग से 1 घंटा निकालेंगे हम.
Okay. Thanks संजय.
शुरू करेंगे ब्लूटूथ से, वाईफाई तक जाएंगे, P2P, PMP, हर तरह का, ये माइक्रोवेव, ई बैंड, ये बैंड, वो बैंड सब करेंगे. We will enjoy that also. But okay, so I don't have too much further. I just have one more slide to show. और उस slide को मैं open ended छोड़ूंगा just for you guys to see. So latest technologies, optical fiber, yes, in wired medium. Yes, in wired medium. Absolutely. So anyway, coming back, I will, I'm stopping my presentation here, but I still want to take you to one last slide to give you a glimpse, and then उसको देख के आप लोगों को और अपने सवाल पैदा करने हैं. मे बी अभी पूछ सकते हो, या बाद में मुझे मेल करके पूछ सकते हो, व्हाट्सएप पे पूछ सकते हो, या अगले सेशन में भी पूछ सकते हो. I'm just taking you to the next slide. Okay. ये स्लाइड डेक देख के आपको दिमाग में जो जो सवाल आते हैं उन सवालों को तैयार कर लेना. टिपिकल एंटरप्राइज नेटवर्क में कैसे होते हैं, हम एम्प्लॉयज होते हैं, पार्टनर्स होते हैं, कनेक्टिंग टू डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ इक्विपमेंट, इंटरनेट पे कनेक्ट करते हैं, पर्सनल डिवाइसेस होते हैं, हमारे मोबाइल फोन्स हो गए, हम क्लाउड यूज करते हैं, डेटा सेंटर यूज करते हैं, सो मेनी थिंग्स. एप्लीकेशंस होते हैं ऑन द राइट साइड. Microsoft Link is a very famous application. Skype is an application. Even this Zoom is nothing but equivalent to Microsoft Link. It's a communicator where we connect on video and chat and all these things. SAP हो गया, हम SAP यूज नहीं करते हैं, हम अपना Dolibar यूज करते हैं. कुछ लोग MS Office यूज करते हैं, कुछ लोग freeware यूज करते हैं. So these are all the applications that we use. These are all the types of devices or the networks that we connect, assets, all these things are connected. All these things are connected. Applications that we use, and these are us. So different types of users, different types of perimeters. So a fragmented perimeter means, let's say one employee, he may be using a personal device to use Dolly bar, right? So completely fragmented. Anybody can be using anything to connect to anywhere. You don't know, you know. So this is like a crisscross. On the left side is the user, right side is the applications, and in the middle are the different types of medium you use. You use a cloud, you use a LAN, you use your phone, you use your laptop, you use a data center network, whatever it is. These are all different types of medium that you use. I'm not saying medium matlab copper or fiber. This is a bigger level. Bigger level means these are through which you use these applications. So on your phone, when you use Dolly bar, right, you are probably using this personal device, which may or may not go through our own corporate network, and then it will be hosting Dolly bar in its server. Or it could be on a public cloud where we have hosted Dolly bar on which you are running Dolly bar. तो ये स्लाइड को मैं ओपन एंडेड छोड़ रहा हूँ. आपके यूज केसेस जो हैं, आज आप लैपटॉप यूज कर रहे हो, फोन यूज कर रहे हो, या कोई और एसेट यूज कर रहे हो, कैसे कनेक्ट कर रहे हो, क्या एप्लीकेशन यूज कर रहे हो, उसको सोचो. उसको सोच के आप अपने क्वेश्चंस तैयार करो. आप खुद ही समझने की कोशिश करो कि जो अभी तक मैंने जो बताया है उससे आर यू एबल टू कोरिलेट. नहीं तो फील फ्री टू आस्क मी. And if you don't want to ask me now, or it's difficult to ask the whole question today or now, feel free to ask me on email, chat, WhatsApp, whatever it is. So I'm keeping my annotations so that you can later refer this. And that is the end of my presentation.